What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games. In today's video, we're going to be doing another 1.1.3 menu glitch. And today's topic is going to be how to create a shiny Pokemon. And this is definitely one of the cooler glitches that you can do in the game currently. And the setup for this glitch is very easy. So one, you want to go to Celestic Town, as I just did. I ran from Celestic Town to the Strength Boulder spot. You also want to have your hidden moves Poke Tech in the top right hand of the screen, and you want your finger on the fly button. So make sure to move it onto the fly button, just leave it there for now. To make some of the menuing a little bit easier for this next part, you just want to make sure your text speed is on fast, and Pokemon music, the music and the Pokemon cries are down, but sound effects are at max, so you can hear the Strength Boulder being moved. So for this create a shiny glitch, we are going to be demonstrating this on two Pokemon. Mareep, which is clearly non-shiny, and a non-shiny Eevee. So there are some restrictions on creating a shiny. One, you need to have shinies to sacrifice. So yes, if you have a shiny Pokemon, definitely check out my other video on how to clone your Pokemon, because if you do not have your Pokemon cloned, you will definitely lose the shiny, so make sure to clone them, all right, before we start this. So we're going to be sacrificing a shiny Rayquaza here and a second Rayquaza. And what's going to happen is this Rayquaza will lose its, well, we deleted, but will transfer its shiny property to the Mareep. But it'll not only just transfer that, it will also give it all its other statistics. So it will give its nature, and it'll give its moves, and I believe the EVs are passed along as well, and the Pokerus. And you can see the IVs are perfect as well. So we're going to be moving a lot of statistics over from the Rayquaza to the Mareep, but also to the Eevee as well with the second Rayquaza. So the thing that you need to know is, one, this can only work on Pokemon that can evolve, so you cannot do this to like a legendary Pokemon or a Pokemon that's in final form, so you cannot do this to a Charizard. But you could do this to a Charmander going to a Charizard. So in this case, an Ampharos would not work, but a Mareep to an Ampharos would work. And also, you will get all the EXP from this Pokemon, so the Mareep will be evolving into a shiny Flaffy. So it'll be a non-shiny Mareep into a shiny Flaffy. And then if it hits level 100, we can just give it a rare candy to evolve again, because if a Pokemon's at max level, a rare candy still works on proccing its actual evolution. And this also works on Pokemon that require an Evolutionary Stone. So Eevee is a perfect example. You can do Thunderstone, so we're going to get a Jolteon, right? But you can also do this for any other Pokemon that require a stone. This does not work for Pokemon that need a trait evolution of any sort. So this would not work on like a Gengar. This also would not work on like a Rhyperior. It has to be just a basic, here is a stone or an item, something you give to the Pokemon, and then it evolves. So something that simple. So those are the only types of Pokemon that you can actually transfer the shiny status to. So we're going to show off both examples here in today's video with Mareep and Eevee. So to actually start the glitch, one, we're going to have to use strength, and we're going to move this boulder once to the left. Very simple. Move it once, go to the corner right here, look at it, but don't actually move the blocks. You can just have the D-pad once to the right, and then you'll be here. Now we're going to hit the R button and then right on the D-pad, because that's the direction we are facing the strength boulder. And I will say that this can be a little bit tougher on the Switch Lite, but if you are on a Pro controller like I am, or Joy-Cons, you can do this sort of relatively easily. So we just need to hit them at the same time. Don't hold them, just quick tap. And if you did it correctly, you want to hit A on fly. And now to see if you actually did it correctly, press the button that is you're facing the strength boulder. So in this case, we're going to hit right on the D-pad. And you hear that strength boulder, that means you did it correctly. So now we just got to fly to any city. It doesn't really matter. I usually fly to Heartthorn. This next part is going to be pretty quickly. So you want to hit A, then X, then A, X, A. And that's it. We got our second menu up. You can see did it correctly because the menu is still up here. And now we are stuck in place at the Pokemon Center. We cannot move. So to fix that, in order to the glitch, we need to be able to move inside of a building. So in order to move inside of the building, we're going to go to our Pokemon by hitting A here. And then we're going to go to Mareep, and we're going to stop right here. We don't want to click on check summary just yet. So what you need to do is hit A and then Y. Relatively quick, like A, Y, A, Y, A, Y. Just once. A and then Y. Don't hold it, just quick. If done correctly, you will be able to walk. A, then Y. So we did it correctly. The menu flashed in the background. And if you do see the trade center show up, that means you did it incorrectly. So you just got to hit B to go back and then keep trying. But now that we have done this correctly, we can just hit B and we can just walk. There we go. We're free from our shackles. And you want to proceed into any house. And when we go into a house, we will be able to get the second menu up. So let's just go to the house right next to the Pokemon Center. It doesn't really matter what house. So just go inside any indoor location. Pokemon Center works too. So it loaded up the menu. It saved it from before now. And we are currently in the menu. We can hit back to, go back, but there's no need at this point. And you can also hit the X button to load up the menu. So as you can see, we got our secondary menu as well. At this point, we just need to go back to the first menu. So you can hit B. And our menu is up here, right? And now we are ready to do the shiny glitch. However, I do want to mention a couple of things. One, this is not an easy glitch to do. You may have to retry this a lot, and you will have to come back to this setup a bunch if you do not get it exactly correct with the button presses. Also, if a Pokemon is evolving and it learns a new move, that could freeze your game, which is okay. You'll just need to restart and redo the process. But to avoid that, make sure the Pokemon that you are evolving has a move or 2 moves removed from it already. You can delete moves by going to the 6th gym city, which is Canoclav City, and you can talk to the move deleter there. I believe he is 1 house away from the Pokemon Center. So just before we actually start the process, make sure you actually do that. It's going to be extremely helpful. So because we are evolving using items, we're going to go to our bag here. And Mareep would be evolving via evolution with rare candies. So if a Pokemon needs to evolve at a certain level, you will need to use that amount of rare candies. So my Mareep magically went from level 8 to level 16 because it evolves at level 15, right? So we just need to use 1 rare candy. But, if you don't really care about how many rare candies you have, use as many as you need to actually evolve the Pokemon, but I wouldn't recommend any more than what you actually need. So in this case with Mareep, we only actually need to use 1 rare candy because Mareep's at level 16 and will evolve at level 17. If this is a Pokemon that's an Evolutionary Stone, you don't have this problem, so you can ignore that. So to use the rare candy, we're just going to hit A to use it. Use the rare candy on Mareep. We're going to use 1 rare candy on Mareep and level up. Get the red text. And now we're on black text. So this is where we need to be great on our button presses. So right here, we need to hit A to confirm, and then we're going to be hitting X, but not immediately right after. We're going to hit A to confirm the evolution will start, but right before the black screen, we're going to hit X. And this is pretty tricky, and I think this is actually harder to do now than in 1.1.2 when I made the original video on this. So we're going to hit A, then X. And you saw the menu loaded before the black screen. That is the exact perfect timing. So you can go by my voice, how I said A, then X. That is how I just press the buttons. So you can know it's done correctly because we have this secondary menu is loaded up already. And it's telling us about our daily swarm of Farfetch. And now we can start menuing in the background. So it's follow my exact instructions here. So we're going to use the left stick and go left. And then we're going to hit A. And then we're going to hit R. And now we have the Rayquaza here. We're going to move the Rayquaza. Move them to the first Pokemon in our party. We have flipped them. And now we're going to hit B. And B again. So you can see the Flaffy is now level 100. So we got that correct. The Flaffy is level 100. We started the evolution in the middle of the process. So we can go back again. And we can look at our Pokemon. And we have a shiny Flaffy just straight up in our party. And now to evolve our Eevee into a shiny Jolteon. So what we're going to do here is once again go to our bag. Go to our other items. And we're going to go to our Evolutionary Stone. So you can do this with Vaporeon, Flareon, or Jolteon. We're just going to be doing Jolteon though. We're going to use the item on the Eevee. So this is going to be different. We're going to be hitting A and X at the same time. I sort of recommend doing it on one hand, just using your thumb to cross it over A and X at the same time. Just hit them both. And this is going to be difficult for sure. This is a lot harder than the Rare Candy one, as at least you can time the Rare Candy one. This one's either you get it or you don't. and I have a lot more problems with this one. But let's get it here. So we're going to hit A and X at the same time. So you see that the secondary menu has popped up, and the evolution is here as well. So all we need to do now is the same steps as before, which is we're just going to be using the left stick, and we're going to go left. Now we're going to hit A. Now we're going to hit R. So we loaded the menu up in the background, and you consider Mareep is the first thing on the top right in the box right now, because we just did the Mareep evolution. So we actually need to go one to the right, but if this says whatever your shiny Pokemon is, you're okay, because the shiny Rayquaza that was originally here got replaced with the original Mareep. So I'm just going to go over to Rayquaza. Any shiny, whatever shiny, but it should be in the top left-hand corner of your box. Hit A to move it. Hit A again. Move it over. So you want to move it to the Pokemon that is exactly where it is on your team. So the first Pokemon on my team is that now shiny Flaffy. We don't want that. We're going to move one down. Moving one down to the Eevee here. We have swapped them. As you saw, the Eevee just went right across the screen. And now we just need to actually start the evolution. I got lucky on the last evolution because it sort of started super easily without me doing it, but I have a feeling this one's going to be a little bit trickier, and most people will have a similar experience at this point. So we're going to hit B. We're going to hit B again, and now we're going to hit A. And the evolution has started. So we actually got really lucky and got the evolution to start right on point here. So this was super easy for us. And there we go. We got a Jolteon. It's not going to show up shiny immediately, and it's going to say, congratulations, you evolved into Farfetch. To get out of this screen, we're going to hit B and then A. And now we're going to go back out, and bam, we got a shiny Jolteon right here. Hit B again. Hit B again. Just get out of this menu. We're going to make sure you want to save the game so you don't have to do this process, because, yeah, it is a little bit annoying. And now we can just hit X and go to our Pokemon here and just let's actually see what has happened. So here's the original Mareep and the Eevee replacing our shiny Rayquazas. And now we can actually see the stats. So we got a shiny Flaffy right here, level 100. And we can check its summary. And it has Pokerus, it is shiny, and it is adamant. It also has all the information that the Rayquaza had, and it has all of Rayquaza's moves, which is Fly, Hurricane, Outrage, and Hyper Beam. Same thing with our Jolteon, who is shiny, level 100, also with Pokerus, and is also adamant. They have the same information. So you can change the moves to make the Pokemon legal. Currently, they are illegal Pokemon, which means they can currently not be used in any sort of competitive play. You can use them in-game, but if you're going to battle people like friends or anyone online, you would be detected by the system. You would not catch a ban, but it would say your Pokemon is illegal. You cannot play online. I do recommend doing this so you can avoid any sort of bans for getting online. And I would not recommend trading these Pokemon either until you can make them look legal by making them have the correct moves, which is very easy. You can go to the move relearner and use heart scales to give them the right moves, or use TMs to overwrite these. And so yeah, that is how you very easily create shiny Pokemon for Pokemon that evolve with rare candies by level, or by Pokemon that use stones like Jolteon here. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time with more Pokemon action and other streaming stuff. Peace out and have a great one.